Mearns in the black and white pattern shorts. Stephen Hooper in the solid black. Touch of gloves, and we are underway here in Manchester.
You see the range advantage that Hooper has immediately. Mearns will find his way on the inside, though, make no mistake about that. See an example of it there, good head movement, found that left.
Both guys exchanging shots in the early offing. Hooper looked for the takedown there, got stuffed and pulls guard.
Yeah, you've got to be a very competent offensive wrestler to beat Tom Mearns in those scrambles. So quickly he got his hips down to the ground. However, Stephen Hooper's really good off his back here, so I'm sure pulling guard was no problem for him. And those long legs, you know, once they're in position here, it's a hard guard to break. You know, if Mearns can get by them, then they become a hindrance. But you know, right now, nice step over into try and hit that pin on that hook. There you go, he's going to reinforce. This is a really classic jiu-jitsu pass. He's going to try and walk around to the side. Beautiful work from Mearns. Got to find some head control, though.
Well, Mearns looking to briefly take the back there, doesn't get it, ends up in side control.
Yeah, stayed very tight, trapped his chest on the tricep. Really good positional awareness from him. See here, you see that left arm is isolated all the way out on the hip. He's got to find that left elbow back inside.
Oh, beautiful work there from Tom Mearns. Steps into mount.
Just got to protect against the bridge and roll here. This is beautiful work from Mearns. Really methodical progression of position. See how he's keeping his hips driving in low as he grapevines those legs. That's taking a lot of the base away. He's looking for this head and arm here. He's got the grip. All he's got to do is dismount and come off to the side. You watch, he'll sink his hips really low as he does. And you can finish it from here if you get the right angle, but it takes some oomph to do.
What does Hooper need to do to defend his choke, Joe?
He's got to bump. He's got to bump and clear that right elbow back over the head. But you see Mearns is keeping... If Mearns is really smart, he'll take his weight down, but he's still in this choke.
It's easy to defend. Grimacing there.
You see the white arm of Mearns really squeezing, tries to come to the back.
Hooper able to maneuver his way out. Trying to secure a position. He's got to watch the neck, though.
He's going 10-finger guillotine here. Good angle. Use it to sweep. This is deep. Dropping the hips in.
Mearns looking for a big squeeze here.
If he starts deadlifting through this, if he connects his hands and deadlifts through it, he's going to get a big crank as well as choke.
Hooper forced to fight his way out of numerous bad positions early. Looking fairly relaxed, though, but that could all change in a second.
Yeah, I can't see the grip that Mearns has got, but it looks as though that right arm is pretty deep. Needs to try and bridge in with his hips here.
And Mearns again looking for a big squeeze, looking to finish this choke.
He's got to turn it so there's rotation with the squeeze as well. It's not just a straight up and back. He's got to try and really kind of screw his head off his body. He's got to transition now.
I think Mearns was actually talking to the corner of Stephen Hooper there. So I'm sure just trying to give the man some encouragement.
Yeah, chest to chest, collapses back down, and let me tell you, Hooper's got some work to do here to pull this one back. Mearns is going to stay glued to him, though.
Just under 90 seconds left to play within this first round, and it may just be a case of surviving it from Hooper, but he tries the triangle.
This is Hooper's speciality. Nicely slipped out and immediately passed. You see Hooper covered for a second there. Needed to be active. He's got to get his elbows in, though. You can't grab up and around someone here. Just gives the mount, gives the... It's not a... You know, he's trying to hold on and stop Mearns from being able to posture and land ground and pound, but...
Hooper perhaps genetically predisposed to that triangle, given his body type, but didn't get it there.
No, nice entry, though. Very nice entry, but... You know, he's compromised in defense a couple of times here. Mearns can go technical mount, take the back here is an option for him. Well, now he just wants to base out, I think, a little bit more. He's going to try and walk up for a head and arm the other side. There he goes, see switch. Now he needs to drop his base back. He needs to move vertically down the body, so when he connects and drives forward, it really pushes the arm of Hooper up into that carotid artery. Sometimes here you catch more of the face than you do the neck. That's why you've got to shift the weight back, but He's also got to look to dismount. He's only got 12 seconds, so just a big squeeze here. Where the rest of the timeout?
You know, I'm pretty sure I just heard the corner of Hooper say to their man, he's gassed, and perhaps they believe that Tom Mearns doesn't have the squeeze on him anymore.
Yeah, Mearns is not gassed. Look at him. He's fine. I mean, I'm sure that the squeeze he put through in a couple of those chokes definitely going to build some lactic, bit of fatigue, but you know, you don't really want to put your money on the guy being gassed when you're finding yourself in submission several times.
Yeah, perhaps just to give Hooper a little bit of confidence there in those dying seconds. Well, let's take a look, Josh, at some of the action. This is the head and arm choke from the mount. Talk us through this one.
Yeah, Mearns could have dismounted earlier here, and then all his base would have been to the left side. Hooper wouldn't have been able to roll him. Now here, when he feels this come off, he has to transition. Now this was a good guillotine, set it up, 10 finger. What he did here was he got such a bend in the spine. You see that it was almost he had to roll to try and escape. And here he just needed to get more rotation into the crank. You know.
And Hooper finally able to attempt something of his own here, that patented triangle choke.
Yeah, really nice. Just the problem there, you see, he had two hands free. They weren't controlling the posture. He wasn't using all four limbs to keep Mearns' head and spine broken down, and it just allowed Mearns to posture rip out of that position easily.
Second round, Mearns wasting no time, taking the center of the cage, letting the left hand go. Nice low kick as well. Level change by Hooper, gets nice. The takedown, but Mearns scrambles excellently.
Mearns has got to watch the up kicks because there's a lot of length on those legs. But again, nice scramble in defense from him. Really nice penetration on the shot from Hooper.
Leon Roberts letting Mearns maintain this position. Of course, if Mearns steps back, he'll invite Hooper to get back on his feet, but he's happy to let them play this game for the time being. And now he'll invite Hooper back to his feet.
I think if he can force Hooper to shoot again and he can sprawl him again, it fatigues Hooper quicker.
Hooper may want to be wary of the knee coming up the middle as well if Mearns thinks those shots are lacking a bit of snap.
The thing is, Mearns will walk through shots to get to you. That's the thing. So Hooper does have an opportunity. There we go. Shots. Turn the corner so nicely there. See immediately Mearns on the head control. He's going to stay postured. Mearns is just not going to accept a bottom position. Going 100% sweep here. I think he's a bit too far off to the side though. Just wasn't quite in the right position to get the leverage up on that sweep. Got to wrestle up on this single if he can. He's got to watch the DAS though. That's a deep left arm hook. Looking for it. Nice stand up. Triangle transition
Hooper
again.
Looking for the triangle again here.
See, look, this time controlled the posture. That was the difference. He got the hand to the back of the head, controlled the posture, and this is bad for Mearns. Beautiful angle from Hooper. And he can hold this for a long time.
Elbows as well from Hooper. How often did we see Coach Matt Inman fight like this, Josh? Oh, there's the submission! Hooper gets the win in Manchester! Perseverance was key there for Stephen Clocky T. Hooper.
The entry in the transition was beautiful, but you know, he corrected the mistake he did the first time, and you saw it's just death for his opponents once he locks it up. Cut that angle beautifully. Here's the replay, and you saw he knew he was going down, threw straight into it, and here, right hand to the head, posture control. That was all it was. As soon as he cut the angle, grips under the leg, and you see he's got a beautiful twist on that, really closing everything nice and tight. Really nice
closing that choke off, peppering his man with elbows while squeezing those legs. And you could not ask for a cleaner triangle choke than that. Stephen Hooper with the victory in Manchester. Let's throw it to our MC in the cage, Mr.
gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Leon Roberts, has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 11 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by way of triangle choke in the red corner, Stephen Hooper!
Manchester's own Stephen Hooper with the big win here in his home city, and he will join my broadcast colleague Josh Palmer in the cage.
I'm here with our winner, Stephen Hooper. Stephen, congratulations. How does it feel to kick us off with a submission win here in Manchester?
Yeah, pretty good. Wasn't having the best performance to start off with. You know, he's a tough guy, is Tom. I've competed against his brother, who's an identical twin, 4 times at jiu-jitsu, and that's it's a hard match. I knew it was going to be hard coming into it, but that clock angle's always there, and people have got to be aware of that. You know, if you're getting tired, you know, you're vulnerable to that. That's why I suppose right there.
So talk us through the entry, because it was really nice off the scramble. You knew what you were looking for. You controlled the posture. Really nice finish.
Yeah, so I was playing a bit of a rope-a-dope game in the first round. I could feel him burning out, trying to go for subs. My submission defence is there. Train with SBG UK, Manchester. My coach Matt Inman, I'm with the best, so no one can sub me out there. So I burned him out a little bit. Then as soon as I felt his grip going, I knew that clock angle there all day.
What's next for you moving forward?
Well, I think that idiot Dean Truman on the internet the other week calling me a nobody, that's annoyed me. So I'm going to have a little break now. I'm going to do the Paris Open in May, IBJJF. I'll be back ready for June the 20th, so if he's out of his fight in April, I'm ready for him then, and let's get it done.
Look forward to it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Stephen Hooper!
Stephen Hooper calling out the former champion Dean Truman for our London event in June. That will be an incredible contest in the lightweight division, but it's marked 1 down on the board for Manchester this evening. Stephen